and we got all this stuff to support ourselves for the past 10,000 years we've been living here, and it's awful that they come. And the government keeps making our lives harder. I don't know if you've heard, not just these vaccine mandates, but there's this thing called ArriveCan. I don't know if you're down in the States, but I don't know if you've heard of this thing called ArriveCan. It's this app. Every time, I cross the border down into the States, to buy my cheap smokes and, blow, when I come back, I got to sign in through this app, and the app, one of those things the app says is what's your address? Where are you going to be staying?
Yeah.
And I live in a truck, Richard. I live in a truck. What's the address for my truck?
What?
He says, je suis désolé, je ne parle pas anglais. And I say, but I'm living in a truck. He goes, je ne parle pas anglais, seulement français. And I say, but I live in a truck.
Hold on.
Exactly. That's how I'm sorry. I'm sorry if, but I get heated. It's just, it's awful.
Listen.
It's terrible.
No, I feel for you guys. You guys have been on that land for almost 20,000 years now. And
yeah, we've been here since, the beginning of time almost.
So let me ask you about this, because I want to, the doing toilet in the streets. That's
bogus. All right.
Okay.
We got toilets, but I mean, let me tell you about these mandates, right? So they yell at us,
Go ahead.
What's that?
Well, I was going to ask you, where are you guys going now? Now that y'all have no homes, y'all are homeless, no land, no trucks. Where do you go from here? I don't know if you know that song by AC/DC, and it goes, "Where do we go now? Where do we go? Where do you go now? Where do we go?"
Well, that's a good
Where do we
question.
go now?
I've been trying to hold it. But a man's got needs, right? A man's got needs. Let me tell you about another form, another piece of government tyranny. Another thing mandate that the government's trying to track us with, and that's called the National Sex Offender Registry. All right, a man's got needs. All right, and sometimes I got to beat off. And I'm sorry if you towed my truck, you towed my home next to a school. So I got to beat off in front of a school. That's
all right. Chad,
it's not my fault that you towed my.
Chad, this is.
But listen, Richard. Can I just say one thing?
I agreed with everything that he said up until that last part. Okay, you can't say that type of thing on the show. You can't say that. Press it when he's doing it, Chad. What's the point if you're doing it 10 seconds after? Okay, let's go to our next caller here, where we have our next call. Hello and welcome to the show. So good to have you.
Richard, am I on there?
Hello, welcome to the show. Welcome.
Richard, can you hear me? I'm driving. Richard, howdy. Woo, doggy.
Hello.
Can you hear? Let me turn the radio down.
Okay, I'm hearing some feedback here in the woofers. They're going to make sure that we don't overwhelm the system. I don't know if you saw, but we've got this brand new TC-FX2, and we got to watch the levels on there when you're making those loud noises.
Oh, that sounds fancy.
Okay.
I don't know much about tech talk, Richard, if I'm being honest. I don't know about the TCFUs, but I'll tell you right now, I'm driving to Ottawa right now, and I'm just a friendly trucker, and I'm happy to be calling in.
Okay, well, I was asking this last caller who also was a truck man. And I was asking him, like, now that the Army has seized your land, where do you
that darn Army.
Where do you go from here?
E-doggy. Richard, I'll tell you one thing. First off, I just picked up a pretty little hitchhiker here. She wants to say hi. Is that all right?
Okay, but let's stay on topic here. She could say hi.
No, you're right. I don't want to stray too far. Listen, I'll tell you what. That Canadian Army, they've been on my ass for this whole entire trek. I've been hauling all this wood behind me. Richard?
Yeah.
What's that darn beeping? I'm just so excited to be talking to you, Richard. I've been all over the road. You know what I mean? I'm just having a good time here. Can you hear me?
Oh, I could hear you. Where I was asking, where do you go from here? You have no land, no
Richard,
truck.
You know what? I've done so much toilet in the streets. It's hard to tell you, because I've lived such a hard life, and I'm driving, all over the road, and I'm just trying to oh boy.
Okay, Chad, let's move along, please. We got.
Oh, Richard, I think
our next. Sorry about that, everyone. Sorry about that, everyone. Chad, if we could screen the calls a little better, please. That'd be great. Okay. We're going to go to our next caller here on line 5. Go ahead, caller. You're live on the show.
Hi, Richard.
Hello and welcome. Hi, welcome. It's a female.
Hi.
I could tell from the voice.
How are you?
By the voice. Doing very well tonight.
Oh.
We're off to a great start.
Oh, you know me? You remember me? Last night? No, let's talk about what we want to talk about. We'll talk about that later.
What?
Hello? Are you there?
Hello. Okay. Chat, please, if we can grab our next caller here on the program. Hello, caller. Welcome to
Richard, this is Mitch Dugan.
Okay.
Hello.
Half the world is watching.
I've been trucking for the better part of 30 years.
Can you hear me, Mitch?
Hello?
Mitch.
Yeah, I'm a trucker.
Okay, Mitch. Okay, we have another truck man on the call here. Mitch, I'm going to ask you that you use only your first name to protect your identity, because half the world is watching this literally right now. Half the world is watching.
Mitch Dugan.
You don't want to say that. Just Mitch, maybe Mitch D will be okay for now. So.
That's fine with me.
Okay, Mitch. You're a truck man. You've been living on this land.
Yeah, I'm down in Ottawa right now.
You've been living on that land for 500,000 years now. And then the Army's kicking you off. What's going on down there?
Richard, the police have been pepper spraying people in the face.
Did you try telling them to stop?
Well, I used some K-Rod jelly and the pain receded.
Well, that doesn't sound right to me. The Army is using force?
I recommend using K-Rod jelly on the pepper spray in your eye.
Okay, what is that?
Stop the pain.
What is that? Where do
Richard,
where
people
do you...
on the streets are holding their hands up to their forehead in the shape of an L to let Trudeau and the police know that Canada is staying strong.
Okay. Chad, I think he's doing a voice. I think he's doing a voice thing on this one. I don't think that this is a real trucker. I don't think that one's a real trucker. Give Chad an opportunity to screen these calls a little bit better and take a look at some of our fax machine messages that have been coming in on way of fax machine. If you have a fax machine message, we'd love to share it on the show here. And this one comes in from Cool Cat, who says, "Hi, Richard. Daddy Derek is going to be real mad when he finds out I've been watching too many kitty videos on this computer. Please send me a prayer." This is the church printer, okay? It's not a toy. And you're wasting the church ink. You're wasting the church paper. That's the ink of Jesus. That right there is the ink of Jesus ruined on some picture of a cat. That's what I think of that. Exactly what I think of that. Colby.